Okay, there's the pineapple coleslaw that I cut up the other day, and I saved it in the fridge for whenever I want it. I didn't add any dressing to it because I decided I'm going to put dressing when I'm ready to eat it. So my friend Angelique had gave me this recipe that is from her mom, and this is the mayonnaise I used in my lunch serving of coleslaw. And I am using keto certified protein bread with 10 grams of protein and 4 net carbs per serving. And I used Gouda cheese, and I used sliced bologna to make it a fun and delicious sandwich because I want to serve it with coleslaw on it. How's that for a spin on a fried bologna sandwich? Well, you learned it here from Frida Stauffer. Yeah, I'm going to make Fasoolia for dinner. It's just a white bean soup with tomato-based broth. And it's kind of thick. It's not really brothy. It's kind of a thick broth made with tomato paste. It's going to get a lot of garlic, and it's going to get a dry lemon. There, I smashed a bunch of garlic for Fasoolia, and I'm going to go get it started. First, I'm going to open all the cans so they'll be ready, because when the garlic starts to smell good, then it's going to be time for the tomato paste to go in right away. And as soon as that starts to smell syrupy, then I could put the beans in, and the process is really fast. So I opened all of them so they're ready to go. Let's go start with step 1. So first, I'm going to get this avocado oil hot. I don't want to use just any oil. I want the oil that I use in here to be very healthy. So I used avocado oil. And this is my dry lemon. I want to have it in from the start so the flavor can go into the oil and then into the whole soup after that. I think I'll poke a hole in it with a sharp knife. Okay, there's the lemon, dry lemon. I poked holes in it, and I'm getting to put the garlic in a minute. Now it's sizzling. Almost time for the tomato paste. Oh, that smell is so good. The smell of garlic is very nice. Okay. So you can see how the tomato paste is caramelizing at the bottom of the pan, and it's almost started to smell. I don't want it burned. I don't want it black. I just want it to be syrupy when I add the beans. And it's I haven't made any all summer. I like it to make this when it's cold outside. Okay, it's ready. Fasoolia can also have meat in it. Typically it can have some boiled meat on a bone, soup meat, and it gives it a very delicious flavor. Okay, I make sure it's all mixed up together so the garlic and tomato paste don't burn now that they are caramelized. It's beautiful. It comes together so fast, and it's easy to burn the garlic or the tomato paste. So I want to make sure I don't. Now I might put two cans or so of water, just the bean cans, to add to it. I added 2 cans of water because I want it to be able to simmer for a while so the taste of the garlic and the lemon will get nicely mixed in. The reason I thought this was a good day to do this, not only is the weather perfect, but also there's a lot of leftover rice from last night, and I want to serve it to my kids for dinner. I usually make mashed potatoes on Wednesday, but since we have so much rice left, I don't want to waste it. So I'm making Fasoolia because they eat it over rice. Now, one more thing for taste. I'm putting 2 bouillon cubes in. So I crushed the bouillon and dropped it in. Now it can melt and go in as it simmers. As soon as it comes to a simmer, I'm going to turn it down so it doesn't boil too hard. There it is. Almost at a simmer. And I'm just going to cover it and cook it on low for a bit. This is how much rice we have left. Giant pot of it. And I just don't want to waste all of that. Okay, let's peek. Yes, it's simmering nicely. Just like I wanted. It smells amazing. It's going to be lovely on that rice. I think I'm going to let it cook longer. It's cooked for 15 minutes. I'm going to let it cook 15 more minutes. There it is. Steaming and ready for my son to eat. Rice and Fasoolia. Rice and Fasoolia. Warm and okay, there's the sauce for my red slaw. I'm going to make some red slaw. I'm using chili garlic sauce and Texas bold and spicy barbecue sauce. I mixed it together here. This is my red slaw sauce. So I'm going to add some of the pineapple coleslaw and mix it together, because at lunchtime I had the one with mayonnaise. Now I'm going to have it with my favorite dressing and see which one I like the best, because pineapple is just a new item for me to have in coleslaw.
Pineapple?
Yeah.
Coleslaw already sucks in. Why do you just put pineapple in it?
Well, don't talk like that about my food. Okay, so there's my barbecue slaw or red slaw. Might add a little bit more green. A little bit more cabbage. Yeah. I'm hungry for dinner, and this is part of my dinner. With my dinner, I have this broccoli, garlic parmesan broccoli bites. And they're quite low in carbs. I checked the carbs. 10 grams per serving. There's 3 servings here. And there's my spicy barbecue slaw. This is what I cut up for my lunch. I cut up a couple of peppers, and some garlic. And then I steamed the rice cauliflower in the microwave. So when I sauteed the chopped vegetables, I added the steamed cauliflower, and then I added the Gulf caught shrimp. And after that, I added some plant protein veggie chorizo crumbles. I wanted a zesty taste, and I'm cooking it now. Cooking nicely. Vegetables first. Shrimp doesn't take long to cook, so I just put it next after the veggies were done or nearly done. Now I'm going to let it simmer and until this evaporates a little bit, and then I'm having lunch. Okay, I use the no salt Tony Chachere's famous Creole seasoning to season it up. It is Thursday evening and I'm working on the mashed potatoes, which as always I am cooking. I did the sliced and cooked the cauliflower first with some bouillon. Put 4 bouillon cubes and a quart of water and 2 tiny heads of cauliflower, because lately the heads have been really small. So with 5 pounds of potatoes, I want to make sure I have enough cauliflower to give the kids a veggie boost. So this has been cooking while I was peeling the potatoes, because for some reason it takes cauliflower longer to get soft. So it's been cooking a while now, so I'm ready to add the peeled potatoes. I just put them in here and I'm going to be turning it low and steaming them the rest of the time. I found that I don't have to cover them in water and then throw away water at the end with half or a portion of the nutrition in it. So I get to retain all of the nutrition from the cauliflower and the potatoes by using less water to cook it. And this is how I accomplish that. I just use a quart of water, and then the potatoes sort of steam in here as the cauliflower cooks in the bottom. So there are my mashed potatoes with cauliflower. Very creamy and delicious looking. And that is the broccoli and beef. Smells good from what I can smell. I can't tell what I'm smelling, but I smell something good. Okay, this was what I had for breakfast. I toasted 2 pieces of keto protein bread, keto certified, and I had it with zesty jalapeno pimento cheese, and I had thinly sliced radishes stuffed in it. It was stuffed full of thinly sliced radishes. I did not record it because I was in a bit of a hurry to eat. And then I had coffee. I had Folgers in my cup this morning. And now I'm making lunch. I have my keto bread in the toaster, toasting. I'm frying my bologna. It's going to go in my keto bread. And I'm going to use Gouda cheese. I really like this sandwich. The other time I ate it with mayonnaise on the coleslaw. This time I'm going to make red slaw to go with it. And my bread is toasted and ready for the filling. Okay, so I finished up the barbecue sauce I had, and there's a little under there. Then I put some chili garlic sauce and some ketchup. The rest of this slaw is going to be red slaw because it's my favorite. It was good with the mayonnaise, but I like it better with the red slaw with the pineapple. It's good because it's just spicier, and I just like it spicier. I was thinking of maybe adding a little bit more Worcestershire so it can taste more like barbecue sauce. The rest of it is going to be slaw because I'll eat it faster if it's red slaw because I like it. I had a little money and I was thinking of going to Chipotle or Taco Bell. And then I said, if I go home, I can control my ingredients and make myself something weight loss friendly, have more control over it. I'm going to drip a little Worcestershire in there. Ooh, I think I am. Yeah, there we go. Because, there. I use some ketchup. A little bit more Worcestershire because it's more barbecue flavored. There. Perfect. Now, it will go on my other piece of bread. So I had to take my one son to the doctor today, and I took him to Subway to get himself an order. He got a sub and some chips and a drink. Bismillah. I didn't want Subway because bread. Too much bread. Bismillah. Mmm. Mmm. I love it. I liked my pineapple coleslaw with mayonnaise, but red pineapple coleslaw is even better to my taste. Mmm. So this is my second sandwich of the day. I'm not planning to have one for dinner. I'm making fried chicken this afternoon for the kids' dinner, because it's Friday. And that's what they like to have on Fridays. But I'll cut up some vegetables for them to have on the side. And I have to think about what I want. I don't know yet. I had a little story to tell you. Last night, just when it was just almost dark, but not quite. It was mostly dark. I went out in the back here to feed the cats, and I poured their food in their bowl. Then I sat in the chair and relaxed because the air was beautiful. Just breathing back there it was quiet out there. And then I heard a crunching noise, and I thought, wow, the cats are really hungry. They're crunching so loud. And I I just, you know, glanced over there and I saw Theodore eating. And then I was just sitting there relaxing and thinking how relaxing it is and how the temperature is perfect out here. And how I'm enjoying this evening air. And then the crunching was just really loud. And I looked, I was thinking, saying, Cats, are you hungry? Theodore, are you really so hungry right now? And then I looked very well. I looked over there very well and appeared over there and really paid attention. And there was a possum eating out of the cat bowl. It was crunching so loud. A raccoon did that once when I called the cats, and a raccoon came too. That was last year maybe or so. It was just as cute as a possum can be. I never thought possums were cute. I always thought they were ugly. But they eat ticks, so I don't kill them. And they also eat cat food. I'm kind of attached to the possums and raccoons that live here. They're very adorable. I love coleslaw. This coleslaw is so good. And it's spicy. Sweet and spicy. It's like a fried bologna sandwich kicked up a few notches. The breakfast sandwich I had that was stuffed full of thinly sliced radishes was also very good. Because I used that spicy pimento cheese. In the past, when I worked in a company, and they had company meals for the employees. Sometimes they would have like burgers for everybody, and then they would have sides like coleslaw and things. Well, the burgers would be made from meat that was not halal, so I would have a coleslaw sandwich. And I liked it. So I'll add this into my cooking video. Hope you enjoy it. Right. I've just finished slicing my chicken for my fried chicken Friday. 2 chicken breasts make a lot of slices. That makes a lot of tenders. I try to keep them thin because more of my kids prefer thin ones. I only have a few thicker ones at the end here. But that makes a lot of slices, and they will be eating chicken breast tenders and a lot of vegetables on the side. That's what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna start by seasoning the meat with this Tony Chachere's More Spice Creole seasoning. I want to find the more spice again, but I haven't been able to find it again. And after I season it, I'll dredge it in flour, dip it in egg white, and then a mixture of panko and instant mashed potatoes. That's what I do. I mix panko and instant mashed potatoes for an extra crispy crust. So that's my process. It took me years to work it out, and now I have it. All right. This is how it looks after I did all that work on the chicken. There's flour all over. I need to clean this mess. But yeah, there's leftover flour, leftover egg, and leftover crumbs. I'm always puzzled about what to do with these leftovers because it seems wasteful to throw it away. Can't really save it for next week. So last week I had little bits of chicken trimmed off, and I mixed all the egg and the flour and crumbs together, and I made it into balls. The kids were not fans of that, although I thought it tasted like a pretty good chicken croquette. But now I don't know. I don't want to throw it away. I thought about mixing it all together and letting the cats eat it, because if I mix egg with the crumbs, they like it. But I don't know. What would you do? So this oil I've poured into the pan, and I'm going to keep it. It's almost time to pick up the kids, so I'll just keep it here and then do the cooking after the kids are home. And I use Fasoolia corn oil. It's a very good corn oil. I really like using corn oil for some reason. Mostly because I know what vegetable that is. And it works out really good. It fries really well. I like it. All the chicken breaded and ready to fry. Steamed broccoli and carrots that the kids are having for dinner with their fried chicken. Some of the chicken. And Ali is frying it today. He's doing the honors. That's a Friday plate, guys. It's a Friday plate for my kiddos.